See here. How should I do this? I should have set this before I did this. Way to set tilt down. Okay. Shade. Logo like this is. Right. Let's get that a little closer. Bam. I kind of spilled a little bit of oil on when I was filling it up. You grab a napkin. We have towels. Okay, got one person. So for the one person that's watching, I got a leak somewhere. I think my Stator gasket's bad, so I kind of spilled a little bit of oil while filling it up. It's got a very slight leak, just enough where it's not too concerning, but it's still like, it's always in the back of my mind, why is this thing leaking oil? Just slowly drips. I'll take the skid plate off, it's a 30 tip. I think the back's the same. Should be a 30 tip. Or a torque 30, whatever. Use a 30. Alright. Grab my use extension tube for that. Alright, so nothing too crazy, but just enough to a 30. Here's a 40. It's actually a 3/8 drive. I get my bigger ratchet. Alright. Let's take the skid plate off. And clean up the bottom of it. See if I can locate the leak. Man, this ground's kind of cold. I need a shower. Got done working out. Feel all nasty. It's okay, I'm about to get dirty, even more dirty. Okay. Hopefully the audio is coming from my headset and not my phone. It should be coming from the headset. Oh, these are actually bolts back here, forgot. Come on. I hate 40 tip, just torque tips in general. All the aircraft that work on all the panels are torque tips. It's annoying. Okay. Let me see here. We got a couple more people. Let me know if the audio is okay. If it sounds like it's coming from my headset or the camera. But yeah, for those that need context, I got a slight oil leak on my T-dub. So I'm trying to see where it's coming from. It's probably the Stator gasket, but it's nothing too crazy, just enough to piss me off, really. Should be a 14 for those back bolts. Okay, actually I'm gonna, hold on. It's gonna be old shit for 20 seconds. Just my tripod. Make auto adjusting tripods. That'd be sick. That. I'm pretty sure the movie production they have shit like that. Is that a 14? We'll find out very soon. It might be a 13. It's kind of loose on there. It might be a 13. Let's try a 13. 13 millimeters, kind of like an oddball size, but some of these skid plate manufacturers or just aftermarket manufacturers, they'll put in some oddball sizes for some reason. Like this Clark tank, it's 11 millimeter. I'm like, who the fuck uses 11 millimeter? Oh, here's a rock in my skid plate. That's probably where that noise is coming from. It's a 13. I know I'm probably blocking the view, but nothing too hard. So today's Veterans Day, so happy Veterans Day. Everyone that served or still active. I am still active. But it's gonna be a day when I get out. I'm tired of this shit. Okay, skid plate's almost off. I just need to get it just loose enough to pop it off. Man, this thing's really damn. So I did order a gasket last night for my Stator, the Stator side, so that should be here Monday. I'm taking the skid plate off. Ooh. Oh my god, dude. Look at all the oil and grime. Adjust my tripod. Oh, no one's watching. Cool. I think most people are at work, so I'm gonna clean up this as best as I can. This is just packed in mud and grime. There's a rock. That's probably what was making all that goddamn noise. Except the valves were a rock. So it was a rock. I don't think this is gonna cut it. Wish I could use my power washer. If I do, when I do use my power washer, they'll try to kick me out of the park. That's fucking annoying. It's only rated for 1.4 gallons per minute or something. Nothing crazy. But they'll write me quote unquote tickets. And like, oh, it's wasting water. But then they water all the trees in the park like 7 times a day. And then next door it looks like the Bellagio with all the fountains from the golf course. It's fucking dumb. That thing's fucking dirty. Actually, I have some stove cleaner. That might be better for this. Go grab it. Should be in my little door here. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do today, to be honest. Might go camping. Easy. Go, but easy off. Some oven cleaner. Get all that grime off. This thing's out of pressure. It might do it. Let that sit for a bit. It doesn't have to be immaculate. Yeah, this thing's like out of pressure. You can go to the store, pick up a new one. Oh, come on. I need you. Well, I still got some pressure. I'll spray the underside. Try to get that grime out as best as I can. Yeah, it's been overnight. There'd be like 2 or 3 drops of oil on the ground. Probably oven cleaner isn't the best for gaskets. Okay, I'm replacing anyways. I should change the oil while I'm at it. I don't think I have enough oil though. I gotta go to town. Come on, bastard. Just trying to avoid to spray the seals directly. Like that little shift lever seal. Not spraying that. Just like it's out of pressure. It's kind of annoying. Come on. I need to shower, dude. That's fucking. Alright, I'm gonna bring my trash bag outside so I can go out. I think most people are at work right now. No people in the stream. It says there's no people, but there's people commenting. But yeah, I'm still active. Ugh. Should I wipe this shit out now? I should probably give it a few more minutes. Kind of coming along pretty good. All this grime, dude. Actually, since I got this off, I should put that. My neighbor gave me this little mat just to dampen the sounds. It's for like car speakers or whatever, but he put it on his DRZ. He just lives across the way. Should probably put that mat on. Since I already have this off. Look at all this grime, dude. I have to bust the Dremel out and get that off. I need a parts cleaner. A little tub or something. Tub full of simple things. That's what I need. Alright. There's 2 things I want to do in the stream. One, locate the leak, which I already kind of did. It's a Stator gasket. I already placed it. I mean, I already ordered it last night. Actually, speaking of that, let me look under my couch. I might have a spare one lying around. I got a little storage under my couch. I'll be back in like 10 seconds. I'm just gonna pop my head in there. Forgot one. Hey, look at this. I got one. I have one on hand. Why did I order one when I have one on hand? Oh, now I know what we're doing next. It's popping, gotta drain the oil now. Putting this thing on. Underneath my couch is like a T-Dub warehouse. Oh boy, okay. Well, you know, we're doing this stream now, so. I honestly didn't expect to have one on hand. That's pretty funny. I got a T-Dub warehouse under my couch. Got everything you can need under there. That's pretty funny, I don't care who you are. Actually ordered one too, so. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not. I don't know what I'm gonna do this. Well, I know what I'm doing today now, replacing this. But I wanted to get the bike out and go ride, but gotta take care of the small things first. Just hose this bitch down. Where's my paper towels at? But for those that are watching, let me know what you're all doing this weekend. I'd like to know. Well, not that I'm nosy, just trying to engage in conversation. Okay. Engage in conversation over a stream where you can't talk to me. We should do shall have a Discord call sometime with everybody. It's kind of fun. We have more oven cleaners flying around. My mysterious milk crate of different cans, ranging from both brake fluid to spray paint to grease. It's a Freon for your AC. Okay. That was pretty funny. I didn't expect to actually have a gasket on hand. That's funny shit right there. So now I gotta drain the oil. That sucks. I just dumped a little bit of oil in there too. It's okay. Just put some clean oil in there. Man, she's dirty. The underside of this thing. These Viva paper towels are pretty good, man. A little expensive, but they're pretty durable. I think that was a Family Guy skit too. And Lois like freaked out when she couldn't get the Viva paper towels. I think the oven cleaner is good for the paint, but it's all good. It's a T-Dub. I should run to town too, pick up some high temp spray paint, a little glossy black spray paint for the bottom side, but I'm not too worried about it. Well, I guess I'm not showering anytime soon because I was about to shower. Try to clean this up. Ugh, this is all grimy. It's fucking nasty. Yeah, all the oil was leaking on the Stator side, and it was just grime up. And I have to take the wire brush to it, the Dremel. Too bad I don't have a parts locker. I mean, a that thing called? What's that thing called? A parts washer, basically. It's like a big tub. That'd be so nice to have. I'll just let that sit overnight, or for a few hours at least. Making a mess today, jeez. Ugh. Okay, this stream's probably gonna be a little bit longer than I planned, but it's all good. Oven cleaner is just barely out of pressure. I'm gonna have to run to town, get some. This is good stuff for cleaning up grime like this. Come on, you bastard. Oh, yeah, I'm out of pressure. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick some up in town. I mean, my neighbor said he bought some wipes from Home Depot. It almost looks like baby wipes, but they're industrial wipes. And he says all this grime, you just wipe it once and it's clean. Once he pulls back into his driveway, I'm gonna ask to borrow to have one to try it out for myself. Okay. Now we got that. I'm still laughing over my warehouse under my couch of T-Dub parts. I didn't expect to have a gasket in there. It's pretty funny. Pop in for 10 seconds. Hey, there's a gasket. God, it's so janky, dude. Okay, now it's time to drain the oil. It's ideal to clean the bike off first before you do this, but nothing's ever ideal when you work on your knees in the driveway, I guess. Alright, I'll wipe this off a bit. Okay. I'm gonna have to run to town too to get some more oil. Let me grab my drain pan. It's like in the middle, underneath my camper. I'm gonna crawl under it. Kale with a 700 skid plate, just chilling under there too. Alright. Oh. Seems so grimy. I'll wipe that off too real quick. Oh, you're getting old, dude. It was just my birthday on the 4th. I turned 26, and I had to work, and then I had to stay and watch after. So yeah, happy 26. Navy's like, let's give you the old goop and the poop today. Should move that trash bag closer so I'm not. There we go. Don't have to get up. Throw shit away. There we go. I hate this place because the sand will blow. The sand goes everywhere. It's fucking annoying. I need a garage, man. That's what I really need. I'm not really too worried about getting all this dirt out. It's just going to be used oil. It's not like it's going back into the bike, but I just kind of want to wipe some of it out. I remember when I was a kid, I was at my grandpa's house, and he had an oil pan out in the driveway, and I threw a snowball in it. I threw a big ass snowball into it. Good. At least it's not going back into the engine, but still. Shit throw snowballs into an oil pan. I don't think I told him about it either. It's older, but still the same. Still a dumbass. That's good enough for me. Alright, swap sides with the camera. Actually, I might move the whole thing over here in the shade because I don't really want to work in the sun. There we go. You roll my bike over. Doesn't even look good. I'll take the other side. That's not good. Actually, I'm gonna have to reposition my bike so I'm not smacking into this bush here every time. There we go. It sucks when you got limited space. Alright. Reposition the camera once again. Yep, it is this side. Okay. The drain plug. Should be a 19 here. We'll find out very soon. Man, I'm fucking tired today. What size was that? Might be a bigger one. Might be a... Let me take a look at it. Should be a 19. I'm gonna lower the tripod too a bit. Camera work's gonna be shit for a second or two. I'm sorry. Okay. Reposition that up a bit. Actually, might have to put it a little bit lower. Yeah, I'll put it one more lower once again. Sorry, my camera works dog shit right now. Ugh. So I just put some handguards on the KLX last night. I was gonna stream, but it was just dark, and I just wanted to just get it done, just to make it easier. There we go. Oh, we got a few comments now. Let me. Okay. Yeah, so I got a slight oil leak on the stator side, so I'm changing out the gasket. I ordered one on Amazon, but then I realized I had one under my couch, so that's what I'm doing now. It's not like a significant oil leak, it's just like maybe like a drop or two overnight on the driveway, which is just enough to piss you off, so I'm just going to change out the stator gasket. Because I have one on hand. But, yeah, I'm wearing my safety Crocs. Yeah. These are not even Crocs, they're like knockoff Walmart Crocs. But, my safety Crocs. Okay, let me grab my shit so we can start doing this. This is 19. Oh, where's 19? Should be a 19 for this drain plug. Yep, it's 19. Cool. Ah, these are popping. All right. Might have to. A shift lever is just like right in the way. First world problems. I don't really need a depot for that. grab. I have another thing I could use. 19. I could pop off the shift lever, but I just don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. I don't know why the Harbor Freight tools are backwards, the little lever. Hey, don't strip this out, or else I'm gonna swear a lot. Okay, get it on pretty good. Oh shit, that is on there. I'm gonna have to just get up for this. I'm kind of just like laying down awkwardly. Damn, it is on there. Do I have a breaker bar of some sort? Or something like, oh, here we go. There's a big ass piece of steel right here I can use. This is gonna be over. Big ass piece of steel. Oh yeah. Here, let me get this in frame when I'm breaker bar to the max. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. I had to take a picture of that. The ultimate breaker bar. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Piece of cake. I'll move this down here now. It ain't stupid if it works. Okay. The world's biggest breaker bar. Okay. It was probably about time I changed oil anyways. Yeah, it's Veterans Day. I should be going to Applebee's and getting some free shit, but I'm here changing the oil like a loser. Okay. That'll spring. If it falls down, it's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Shit. Yeah, dirty's kind of... I mean, the oil's dirty anyway. It's about time to change it. I'm not going to change the filter this time around because I just changed it. Grab my paper towels. My bag of trash around. I guess now I can start taking off the stator cover bolts. They should be all 8 mils. Yeah, they all look like 8 mils. Got some oven cleaner on. Bunch of grime always builds up in this area. Here, let me get better so y'all can see better. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of grime always builds up in this area. Kind of annoying. Wipe the whole thing down a bit. I wish I could power wash my shit, but every time I try to power wash something, they try to kick me out of here. Oh, you're wasting water. And they water all these trees like 7-8 times a day. It's not like I'm trying to wash my teeth up with an Olympic-sized swimming pool. I'm just trying to spray her down. I hate this park some days. This is the most ridiculous park I stayed at. No joke. Okay. This sucks too because it's like a Navy base. So you think they'd be pretty chill, but they're fucking ridiculous here. Just wiping all this grime off before I take this cover off. To the best of my ability here. Don't want any grime going into the stator side. Look, the old cover, or inside the engine, I mean. This cover is actually the biggest what's the word I'm trying to say? Design flaw. There we go. It's the biggest design flaw of this T-dub. Because if you have to change out your sprocket, you can't just pop it off like a regular bike. You guys take this whole fucking cover off, and it's a pain in the dick. All just to change out your sprockets. Is that loose? Oh shit, that was loose. I shouldn't be like that. Good thing I'm looking at this slowly today. Yeah, always look over your T-dub from time to time. It's a pretty simple, easy bike to work on, but it's pretty bashable too, but always still look at it, because there'd be things like this that'll pop up from time to time. Something will back out. For me, it's the rear exhaust bolt. That thing keeps backing out a lot. I just put Loctite on it the other day, but I always look over your bike. Oh shit, that's just filled full of oil now. Okay, put this in the garbage. Actually, I might have to take this off anyways, just to get that cover off. So I was gonna start tightening it down, but I'm gonna take that off anyways to get the cover off. Maybe I'll just take it off. I'll put Loctite on it too before I put it on. Yeah, I just put the handguards on the KLX last night. I put all new bars. I recorded. I was gonna do a stream, but I just recorded it because the lighting was absolute shit. But yeah, I'll kind of. It'll be in a future video for sure what I did. I didn't record the whole installation of the bars because I just recorded all the hard parts, or all the basic parts. Still draining a little bit. I just opened up a new quart of oil too, and I poured like a quarter of it in because it was low. Because the stain's been leaking. I should have just waited. It's all good. I'll just run to town and pick some up. Doesn't hurt to always put in new oil to flush out stuff too. Okay, I'm gonna make a hell of a mess today, but let's get my 8mm, start going at these bolts here. Oh man. Where's my little wrench I had? There it is. It's not a wrench. I know sometimes you just want to get on the bike and go, but you always gotta do the small things first sometimes, because those small things will lead into big problems over time. It's probably why the T-dub, my original motor, blew up. Oh shit, I want to strip that one out. I do not want to strip these. I'd be very pissed. I need both hands for this one. Oh, my bad. Okay, that one's loose. That one's loose. Oh, that shift lever is just like right there. Just enough to piss you off. I guess I'm gonna have to take that off. I don't really want to, but I might be able to work around it. Yeah, I can work around it. Yeah, I can work around it. So the stator side too, there's a bunch of shorter and longer bolts. If you mix them up, it's not the end of the world. Just start with the longest bolt first and work your way to the shorter bolt. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. You'll feel the threads catch. You gotta start with the longer bolts first, and you'll feel the threads catch. If it's too long, you'll know it's That one's a shorter one, but I think I got them all. Well, I got them all broken. Okay. Pop that off. Didn't expect to be doing this today, but it's whatever. Yeah, for those that just joined and need the context, my T-dub was leaking a little bit of oil from the Stator side. So now, actually had a gasket on hand, so now I'm going to swap it out. I'm already like 40 minutes into this stream. Jesus. Felt like it's been like 5 minutes. It'd be like that sometimes. I'm gonna have to run to the laundry room too for in a second. Gotta swap my clothes over. So I got no clothes for the weekend. Yeah, but let me know what y'all doing this weekend. If you have any plans. I'm probably gonna go moto camping again. Probably with the KLX. I don't know. If I can get this fixed though, I might take the T-dub. But I kind of want to go a little bit further north. I know a lot of people are probably sick of Cerro Gordo. But my buddy just gave me money for more MREs, so I'm gonna have to go pick some up for him. I might have to deliver, make a quick stop at Cerro Gordo if I do go moto camping, drop off some MREs. Because if they get snowed in up there, they're fucked. Like, they can't get down that mountain. So he already has one box of like 40 I gave him. But luckily the snow doesn't really stick. It'll snow a lot up there, but it doesn't really stick. It'll melt within a few hours usually. But I wouldn't want to be stuck on the top of a mountain with no food for a week straight. So I'm going to run him some MREs. That's what the Army and Marines usually have on their deployments. I guess Navy too, if you're in the right. If you're like a CB or whatever, or a CB or corpsman, you'll probably get stationed with the Marines or in detachments with the Marines. So CBs probably eat those too. Same with EOD, of course. My neighbor that just moved, he was the EOD. My good neighbor Jake, yeah, he's in a special warfare command. That guy could probably tell him some crazy stories, but I don't think he'd really want to. Probably seen some shit that probably doesn't want to talk about, so I can respect that if he doesn't want to tell anybody. Oh, there's actually one more bolt down here. Okay. Before I joined the Navy too, I wanted to do SWCC, a Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman. I really wanted to do that because I was a swimmer in high school, and those guys are just badass, man. Those are the guys that drop off the SEALs in those fast boats. Yeah, that's such a badass thing. But if I did do something like that, there would be no more YouTube. I wouldn't exist. I would have to. I couldn't post videos anymore. But I don't know how that works really, but all their shit they do is like secret stuff. Shit that doesn't make the news. There might be one more bolt somewhere. Or I'm just gonna have to use a lot of force. Let me look it over one time. That one's out. Oh, there is one more bolt. Okay. So my safety croc's in the frame. So I'm working on 2 videos right now. One's kind of a short video, me at Wagon Wheel. Another one too, it's gonna be a moto camping video of the T-dub. That's gonna be a good one. So stay tuned for that one. It's kind of there's a lot of channels out there where their content's just like happy-go-lucky, and always like super positive. And this one is just kind of, it's just like a more of a reality check. Yeah, it's like just how it is. I kind of talk about experience I've had over my time in the Navy and stuff, and it's not the most happy-go-lucky video there is. It was a good one. It's going to be a good one. The content's good. But, okay. The Stator's about ready to... Oh, the cover, I mean. Cover is about ready to come off. Yeah, if I mix up these bolts, they're all the same size except for one. One's like longer. Or two's longer, I mean. But I'm not too worried about that. So always start with the longer bolts first. Pop this off. Actually, I might have to, yeah. I'm gonna have to take that shift lever off. Let me grab a 10 mil. God, I need a shower, dude. I was literally so tired last night after working and going to the gym and working out and stuff that I just like passed out with all the lights on the couch. And I woke up. It's like, man, I feel disgusting right now. I hate doing that. On a ship that's called hot racking, if you... There's these gross motherfuckers on the boat. They'll be working all day long, sweating up on the flight deck. And then they won't shower. They'll just hop right in their rack and go to bed in their sleeping bag. And after, like, if you do that for a week straight, it's just gonna... Your shit's just gonna smell like ass. And... yeah, there's just some people that just do not shower on the boat. It's fucking disgusting. Like, you need to shower, like, every day. Like, every time. Like, once when you get out of the work. After the gym. Because the boat is a dirty place all by itself. And if you don't fucking shower, it's disgusting. I remember one time we had with this one dude. we gave him a shower. We had a guy standing a shower watch for him. A guy literally sitting in a chair next to his rack or his bed, making sure he showered every night. I'm like, that should not be a thing. It's like, we're all a bunch of adults here. And it's like Navy's like a big middle school. Big floating middle school. Okay. I guess that's the military in general. It's just a big weaponized middle school. It's just a big... There's just a bunch of middle school drama. And... it's okay, I can say that because I'm in it, but... big weaponized middle school, that's what the military is. Okay. Alright, let me check the comments really quick. Oh, I got a few. Okay. Alright, I'm just catching up with comments. Oh, thanks for the birthday message. Yeah, my birthday was on the 4th. I didn't really celebrate it. Well, I guess we did. Me and my coworkers went bowling. I walked to the bowling alley with the intentions of getting as fucked up as possible. We had about 2 or 3 pitchers of beer, and I was feeling pretty good, and I just walked home. I guess that's something, I guess. But let me read more comments here. Might go on another enduro ride this Sunday, depends on what they get organized. Yeah, the military is a big weaponized middle school. Everyone acts like they're in middle school. Like, you get a bunch of kids fresh out of boot camp. They act like they're in junior high. Okay, here comes the cover. Oh. Oops. Okay, how am I going to do this here? Oh. Put that right in there for now. Actually, let me grab my... I remember what I did before, so that doesn't fall. Let me grab my dirt bike stand. Okay, how did I do this last time? There we go. So that doesn't fall. Let me put that gear back in there. Let me wipe off the shit off of it, if there is shit on it. I guess, yeah. I don't know if that gasket's bad or not, but we'll change it out anyways since it's off. Get the dirt out of here. Alright. Let me wipe this little... Let's wipe off this little shit. Okay. There's no dirt or any grime in there. Okay. That's in good shape. That's the shift, that's the starting gear, I think. Pretty sure. How does this bitch go in there? I think, damn. Trying to work around the camera. I should have paid attention how that felt. Then the rod from... Yeah, then that rod from the clutch cover goes through there. I guess I could keep that out for now. I'll have to look online too before I put that in, just to better ease of mind. Let's take this gasket off. This doesn't look bad. Doesn't look too bad actually. I don't see this. I don't see the call. Oh well. Man, there's a lot of... I probably should have took this to the power washer before I started doing this. It's a lot of... Yeah, this is the shittiest design flaw for this fucking bike, man. Get all of this gunk that just builds up in here. Oh man. But they don't want to change it because these things just sell. Oh shit, I do not want to get that in the engine. I'm just going to be very careful. Yeah, like, why did they do this? Like Yamaha, come on, man. They don't want to change it because they literally sell every one that comes into the dealership for the most part. They just sell like hotcakes. Yeah, if they like it, let's not change it. But the people that actually really enjoy this bike, let's make it as shitty as possible for them. So what I'm gonna do afterwards, I'm gonna use that remainder quart. After I put everything together, I'm gonna flush out any shit that fell in there, any grains of sand, and then I'll go to town. And it's kind of like a rock. Okay, it didn't go in the bottom. Cool. Let's see here. Let me grab a new paper towel. How does this stator look too? Let's take a look at this. Yeah, stator looks fine. I gotta clean the... This is gonna be a bigger chore than I realized. It's not hard, I just gotta do a lot of clean. But... Okay, that... Just kind of fuck around with this gear again. Oh, okay, yeah, it goes like that. There's this little tiny gear from the starter motor. This is the starting gear. And then it goes to whatever gear that is. I'm not a professional of T-dub stuff, but most of it's pretty self-explanatory. I just don't everything. Where's my paper towels? Oh, it's all under my ass. Okay. Okay, let's see if I got any comments here. Do they make aftermarket two-piece stator cover? That would be awesome. But that'd be so awesome if they did that. Let me. God, I don't put this into town and sprayed it off first. It's okay. I'll flush a lot of oil through it. Do not like that. Oh, there's just dirt above. I'll use that remainder of the cord I have and I'll wipe it out pretty good. I mean, flush it out, I mean. Oops, bumped the camera. Start wiping the inside of this cover down, I suppose. Okay. Very carefully, not trying to push anything in there. All these little cavities I'm not worried about because it's just about to get dirty anyways. I guess that spot right there, there's a bunch of grime, so there might have been a slight gap. Might have been a slight little gap, just enough to leak oil. I'm not really too worried about the cavities on the outside of the stator. But just kind of cleaning up all of the mating surfaces here. Come on. So there's a little nick back there. I don't know if concerning, I guess. This is a lot bigger chore than I planned today. I was just gonna top it off with oil and go, but it's all good. You gotta take care of the small things first. A lot of people think like what I do in my driveway too is like the type of maintenance I do at work. I'm like, no. For wearing on ejection seats, I can't be working like a hillbilly on my knees on the flight line. We actually have a shop to do quality maintenance. So yeah, a lot of people think I do shitty maintenance on ejection seats, and that's honestly kind of pisses me off because it's like, no, I can't. These ejection seats have to be perfect all the time. Nothing minor. There's a zero tolerance for ejection seats. But T-dub, it's just a T-dub, man. It's, you hit it with a hammer, it's just still gonna work. Okay. Slowly going over everything here. Now I'm gonna wipe off just the inside one more time. Okay, that little guy. Wipe. I really should have taken this thing to the car wash. Sprayed her down before I started working on this thing. But it's all good. It's a T-dub. Definitely gonna flush some new oil through it. then drain out the new oil. Try to snag so many sand particles that flew in there. But all right, this little housing looks good. I guess I could possibly go over the edges with the Dremel, kind of clean it up, but that might be a little too extra. Plus I don't want a piece of the wire brush flying off into the motor. That would really suck. Let's clean the bottom, wipe it off pretty good. Okay. What's another crazy thing that happens on the boat? Unfortunately, a lot of people on the boat, they'll steal shit. Like, it's kind of sucks. Cause you go on deployment, you'll bring your PS4 with you. It's your only source of entertainment or whatever. And if you just walk away, if you walk away for like 15 minutes, say if you're playing in a common area where there's a bunch of people you don't know around, but it's a good spot to set up your PS4, start gaming, whatever. Some dude will walk by, see it, snatch it, and dip. Especially like those switches, Nintendo Switches. We had a couple of our guys on my command get their Switches stolen. They'll go to the bathroom, so they'll throw it underneath their pillow, not lock their stuff up, thinking it'll be okay. I'll be honest, I did stuff like that too. Not steal, but like I'll leave stuff under my pillow because I'd be lazy. I didn't want to unlock my locker just to throw like my cell phone in there to go take a piss. So I just hide it somewhere in my rack. The racks are the beds, but so I just put under my pillow. But some people, they'll get their Switches stolen or phones. Someone stole my shoes one time. I'm like, why would you want to steal an old pair of shoes? It pissed me off too because like it's not like there's a Nike store on the boat. So, and I'm a runner too. I like to run like every other day, and that shit pissed me off because then I had no running shoes for the rest of that cruise. But luckily, my boss, my leading petty officer, LPO, he had some shoes that he didn't really wear, so he gave them to me. So I still thankful for that. Even though it was like years ago, I'm still thankful for that. He's a chief now, E7, Chief Moore. He was up in Whidbey, but good guy. I really miss that guy. Okay. I'm gonna go over it once again. Trying to get any grime. I know it's just most of the stuff is kind of stained on. Little tiny imperfections, but just trying to get any grime off if there is any. And check the comments. Okay, I got 12 people in here. It's usually never more than 10. What else goes down on a boat? So I've done 3 deployments and 1 rim pack and countless boat detachments that were like a month long. And I created this game for myself where I know most of my viewers are older. They probably don't know well, they should know what a Game Boy is. So I have a Game Boy. It's the DSi, or no, it's a 3DS. But in Nintendo 3DS, that was like before the Switch. And there's this little app called Street Pass where, for those that had the Mii or the Nintendo Wii, you could create like little characters and stuff for the games. So I made this horrendous character. I just made some ugly ass Mii And it was a girl too, some like ugly girl with like a unibrow, and I named it the Boat Boo. So with Street Pass, you can walk around and collect other people's Miis and like interact with them. So it was honestly super fun for me. So I'd literally walk around the ship where places where I didn't really need to be. I'd try to cover as much ground as possible on the ship, just to collect as many people's Wiis as possible. Or I mean the Miis. I mean the their little avatars, and they would like message me trying to figure out who I was, and so usually like if you walk around the entire aircraft carrier, this is like back around 2018 when the 3DSs were more popular. They're kind of outdated now, but you'd usually pick up around 20 to 30 Miis just walking around the ship, especially for the galley. And people would try to find out who I was, like, who's this ugly ass person named Boat Boo? Some ugly ass chick named Boat Boo. So yeah, actually, speaking of that, let me go grab my DS. I still have it. It might be dead. Okay, I'm just right here by my TV. It's got oily hands. This is the DS for the 3DS. This is my old Squadron. But this ain't so outdated now. Does this have power? Ah, yeah, it's dead. I'll throw it on the charger because I want to show you what I had to deal with. Okay, I got my DS on a charger because I want to show you all the media I created for this deployment, or the multiple deployments. I was basically undiscovered for months. People were trying to figure out who the Boat Boo was for on their Mii, on the Wii. So yeah, walking around with Street Pass on, I picked up a couple Miis, and they would message me like, "Who are you?" And I would just like fuck with them, and like, you'd be like, I'll just mess them like, you trying to eat? Like, meet me in the galley. Just some like fucked up shit. It was so fucking funny. And then I got discovered. It was like their Hunt for Red October, but the DS version. Someone finally discovered who I was after months of being underway. I slipped up. I was in line for the ship store, and I slipped up. I pulled out my 3DS just to check the time, and this one guy, like 20 people down, saw me slip out my DS, and then I saw him like react like, "Oh shit, who's that?" So he pulled out his DS. I was like, "Fuck!" I was so mad, and then there's this little notification light when you pick up other people's Miis too. So I saw his little green light turn on. I was like, "Fuck!" And then I was discovered. But that shit was so funny, man. But it's kind of hard to explain because most people don't really know what like any like Nintendo stuff for the most part. Or my viewers are kind of older, so I don't expect them to know what a lot of Nintendo stuff is. But some of y'all might know. But it's a stupid story, but it was funny as hell for me. The Hunt for Red October was the Wii version, or Nintendo Mii version. Okay, I could probably put that gasket on now. Let me go pull it out. I'm hungry. I haven't ate yet today. I haven't ate. I need a shower. I need to swap my clothes from the dryer too. Okay. Pulling up my gasket. For those that need context, I actually found this under my couch. I just had one lying around. So that's pretty convenient. Got a T-Dub warehouse under my couch. I actually ordered one too, thinking I didn't have one. The story of the Mies. Just like this little shit like that on the boat, just to entertain yourself. That really goes a long way, man. I'll never forget that. I know it's kind of y'all probably think it's a stupid story, but for me it's hilarious. For months I was undiscovered, and then then I got discovered one day. All right. Oh, this is backwards. It's got to go like that. Gotta go like that. Oops, smacked the camera. Honestly, I should put it on I should probably put it on the cover side and then slap it on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to move my camera back for this, because I kind of need the room to put this on. Okay. Let me know if that is kind of in frame. Sorry, it's not really a straight on shot, but I kind of need the room for this. Actually, I could probably put it right here. Oh, there we go. I'll just raise it up a bit. The Hunt for Red October Nintendo version. It's little stuff like that, man. It's funny. Yeah, it's a better. I could probably zoom in too. Someone showed me I could zoom on these. Yeah, I should, but I don't. I don't mind the stock gearing. As long as you're not in a rush with T-Dub, it's not bad. We'll put that little spacer in there just to kind of keep that gasket in place on that side. All right, let's put her on slowly. Oh, I need to put that gear in there. I would be so mad I forget to put that little gear in there. Actually, before I get too carried away, let me see if that's lined up. Where I can just pop it in with no issues. Yeah, it's lined up. Cool. Okay. Very slowly. Yeah, if I had a 15-2 sprocket line around, that'd be nice. But I don't have one. Like I said, I don't really mind the stock gearing, because I like that very low front gear. I mean, first gear, I meant front gear. Stupid. Okay. It's gonna be a little tricky to keep this gear in place. It's very slowly. I should probably dump the oil out of the cover too. Yeah, before I get too carried away, let me dump the oil out of the cover. Oh shit, got on the ground. Or on the cement. It's all good. some of that oil out of there. I'm definitely gonna flush some new oil through here afterwards. Since it's already dirty, let me knock some of this crud out of there. I'll wipe it down real quick before I put it on. Okay, I'm gonna wipe over the surface here real quick. Damn. It's kind of a pain in the ass job, not gonna lie. Just don't want any sand or anything. Any debris. Okay, get that off. Cool. Hopefully this gasket works as advertised. Okay. This part I always hate doing. Let's get that peg lined in first. Now the wiring, it's got to come above. This is a little slot for the wiring. Slip through. I'm just gonna take a fastener. Just kind of not put it in all the way, but just to keep the gasket from not sliding down. There we go. Okay, get that. See if that's in frame, kind of, sort of. Yeah, this little wiring on the right. There's this little slot it needs to go in. Might just tap it just a hair with the that hammer I got. I'm gonna give it a little tap. It's not going on. I'm not gonna force it on. Okay, it's on. Okay, now let's put all the fasteners in. Let me inspect the back side, make sure that the gasket's kind of in place. Okay, this gasket is loose. Okay, that gasket's in place on that back side. Inspect the bottom too, make sure the gasket's not popped out of the case, whatever. Cool. Gasket's in place. Let's go ahead, put these in. Made a mess today, jeez. Yeah, like I said earlier in the stream, start with the longer bolts. I should have marked out where they were. I think this one here is a longer one, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure. I probably should have marked it, but it's whatever. It's not the end of the world. I could look online really quick too, but I don't mind a little puzzle. Yeah, I think it was this one or that one was a long one. Can't remember. Yeah, it was this one. Cool. And then these are, pretty sure these are short. Gasket. I think that one might be a long one too. No. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, it's not. Okay. Front one we'll put on. should put these in like top, bottom, side to side first, kind of like in a star pattern. But it's not the end of the world if you don't. I am starving, dude. I haven't ate. What did I eat last night? I can't remember now. Oh, I made some shitty ass teriyaki chicken. Kind of experimented with the air fryer. Actually, it wasn't bad. Just had that minute rice that Uncle Ben's like 90-second rice. Put some of that with some teriyaki sauce on chicken. It was okay. The chicken was like overcooked, but it's whatever. That one might be a long one. I'm not sure. There's like one on the bottom that's a long one. I remember that from last time I did this. Oh shit. For Red October with the Mii's. My DS should be charged enough now to pull up my Mii I made. Yeah, on the boat, like you gotta, after work, you can't just go to bed. Like you gotta do something you enjoy. I know you're kind of limited on the boat. There's not too much you can do, but if you can do something, just at least try to enjoy it. For me, it was running. I hate running on the treadmill, but I do like running. I like going to the gym on a boat. They actually had a lot of gyms on the aircraft carrier. My favorite gym was called the Seaside. That overlooked the ocean. They had a bunch of treadmills and stuff out there. A decent amount of space to do body weight stuff. That's what I do now. Every other day I'll go run like 3 miles. Do body weights. I'll do like 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups every other night. Or burpees, which I hate doing. Okay. I guess I could put the, oh shit, I just hella zoomed in. Could move that a little closer. Let me read that comment real quick before I get too hot and heavy. Yeah, that would be a lot easier if you laid the bike down. I could probably do that now, but it's whatever. Yeah, T-Dub, you can just lay it on its side. It's not going to hurt it. Or actually, really, I need dual sport. If you lay it on its side, it's not going to hurt anything. This is quite the stream. You expect to do all this shit in the stream, but this is what it is. That one might be... that one goes there. Okay. Got oil everywhere. Oh. This is for the foot peg. Don't want to mix that one up. Okay. Got the one by the foot peg. I mean, not. Oh, I guess it is kind of by the foot peg, by the shift lever. I mean, put that one in. Yeah, that one's a short. I think the one next above that one is the long one, if I remember right. Yep, it's the long one. Man. Don't really want to, you want to snug these bolts down, but you don't want to over torque these, because if you break the head off, it's going to be a bad day. Be a really bad day. I don't know what the torque values are for that, but I'm not too worried for torque values for those. Just good and tight. But when it comes to engine mounting bolts, that's when you need to worry about torque. Go over these. That's good. That's good. Good and tight. The German torque. Oops. Okay. Let me check the rear part of the gasket. Cool, it's in place. Let's put a little oil. Let's put the remainder of that quart of oil in it and then flush it out. Oh shit, my bad. Gotta wipe this off before I put it in. I guess for this, since we're just putting oil in to take the I don't really need the screen in right now. I'm not running it or anything, I'm just gonna flush out oil. It's filling up full of oil a little bit, and then flushing it right back out, so that I don't really have to put that screen in right now. Okay. Should be a T-dub mechanic. Actually, no one would want me to work on their shit. I am starving, dude. I've been cooking eggs in the air fryer. Put a little tin foil down. Spray some of the pan, whatever it's called, so they don't stick. Air fryer makes pretty good fried eggs. Okay, that's snug. Let's put a little oil in this bitch. I'm just gonna dump the remainder of the oil I have right now. Some 10W40. I'll put some in, then I'll immediately dump it right back out just to flush out any sand. This is my blinker relay that's hastily, I think my original one flew off when I was trail riding. So I got one from AutoZone I hastily put on. It's a turd wagon for a reason, so let's put some oil in this thing. I should have a funnel. Yeah, I should use a funnel, but I'm just going to be very careful. I do have a small little funnel, but it's kind of shitty. It's got like one of those triggers on it, so you can control the amount of oil. Okay. Probably just put the whole thing in there. Not gonna have any. I have more. Let me check. I'm gonna clean up this little space a bit. Cool. It's got to rock it side to side. Alright, now I'm gonna flush out the oil I just put in. Sorry, kind of shitty camera work right there. Alright, I'll flush it back out. I can imagine doing this on a trail or something. That would suck. If you're out riding, you have a bad gasket. I just would suck trying to do this on the trail. It should never happen on the trail. But if it does, say if you're on a very long moto camping cross-country trip and your gasket shits on you, I'd probably just rent out a garage and work on it. I'd probably camp out near a Yamaha dealership and then wait for the gasket to come in if they don't have one on hand. Yes. Probably just have them do it too, to be honest. But if you don't have the money for a shop, I'll just do it somewhere in a parking lot. That sounds like some C90 Adventures shit, something he would do. I love that guy's content, man. Yeah, C90 Adventures is a amazing channel. He's always all over the place. I think he's in the States now, but if you haven't watched his channel, it is binge worthy. I probably watched like 10 episodes back to back. I probably watch it like once a year. I'll just go watch them all once a year. It's so good. He's a funny dude too. Crazy. Yeah, golden oil. That clean stuff. This is like a very shitty drip pan because the drain's like raised above the rest of the catch area. So you have to awkwardly like shift it around. Okay. Actually, while this is draining, I'm gonna have to run to the laundry room really quick. It'll probably be like 2 or 3 minutes. So now's the time, if you're watching this, go take a piss, go grab a beer. Because I gotta do something real quick. Because I need clothes for this weekend. So now you can go go take a piss, go get a beer, whatever you gotta do for a few minutes. Because I gotta go do something real quick. Wash my hands. Turn off. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to swap my laundry over. I'll be like 2 minutes. Okay, everyone, I am back. Sorry, I had to swap my clothes to the dryer, but I actually need to run to town soon and get some oil because I don't think I have any lying around. But I can get this buttoned up though. Okay. Actually, before I forget to, let me get my Loctite so I can put that peg back on. So if you're watching at the beginning of the stream, this was like loose. It was like falling off. Alright. See if anybody commented out in here. Nope, no one commented. Cool. In my bed, I had to try to do multiple things at once. Trying to utilize my time wisely. But, bunch of crud in here. Ooh. It's got some oil in there. Yeah, for those that needed the context, what I just did, I had to swap my gasket on the Stator side because I believe it was leaking oil, and I believe it was coming from the Stator side. So I had a brand new one, an OEM gasket from Yamaha lying around. It's actually under my couch. I didn't realize I had one, so I just swapped it out. But alright, let's get this thing buttoned up. I'm still dripping with oil, but it's fine. Let's get my foot peg on now. Let me grab my Loctite before I forget. If I can find the Loctite, it's the thing. It should be in my little random bag here, parts. That. Cool. Ouch. All right. Got some comments. Oh, no comments. Cool. Just gotta put it right in the threads. Fuck it. Eee, little dab. Forgot to turn off my do not disturb. I kind of make a joke, but whenever I stream, my buddy Eric always like blows up my Facebook group, the Teeny Weeny T-Dub Club. So luckily he's not blowing it up right now. Okay. Yeah, when I first started the stream, I found my foot peg was loose as hell. That is a 19.2, I believe. Should be a 19. Might be a 19 or 17. We'll find out very soon. Actually, I have a 19 under my ass right here. Oh, that's definitely a 17. Okay. Let me go. That might be a 14, actually. I'm not sure. Do I have a 14? I'll get a wrench right here. Actually, I have a 17 too. Let me see if it's a 17. Yeah, it is a 17. Okay. I was just tripping. I just sat down. I should grab my socket, but I don't feel like getting up to go grab it. It's all good. Get that one snugged on there. Alright. Alright. Good and tight. That was good. Let's get the shifter lever on. Shift lever, it's a little 10mm bolt on the bottom. Just gotta put in there. Actually, let's put a Loctite in those threads too. You don't want that flying off into trails. That would suck. Loctite in there. Oop. Got a red ant on my leg. Little bastard. turkey liver back on. Where did I have it? Somewhere like around here. It's like somewhere right about that. Give a little bop with the dead blow. Cool. Put that little 10mm bolt through there, tighten it down. Where is that tiny wrench? Oh, yeah, there it is. Or ratchet, I mean. It's not a wrench. Don't need that extension for this one. Now I gotta run to town, grab some oil. Oh, the Honda shop's open. I could go there. Honda shop has good oil. I hate the shop, but they got quality stuff, I suppose. Going by hand. Put some Honda lube in there. Some good oil. Let me check under my couch before I get too carried away. It's good. One's good. I checked all of these. Those are tight on there. It's slowly dripping oil, but it's clean oil because I just flushed it through. Alright, let's just put it on. Okay, how does this go in again? Ooh. Should probably wipe that off. I always forget how that little spring goes in there. But it's not too hard to figure out too. Yeah. It's filter and then spring. And then the cover. Get this hand tight for now. I am starving. I can't believe like some of these Twitch streamers, like how many simps there are. Like some girl will be streaming on Twitch, some cute hot girl, and like, oh, someone should order me a pizza, and then some fucking asshole would order her a pizza or whatever. Like some random internet girl. I'm like, come on, like you guys are crazy, man. They be dropping like their whole paycheck on their live stream just for a shout out. It's crazy how people are. For me, I'll be honest, I don't make that a lot of money, even though I'm in the Navy. So like, I could imagine like dropping a whole paycheck on some girl's stream just for a shout out. It's just stupid, man. I know someone who would do that. My one buddy James from my last command. I know this is kind of, well, I did put this is not intended for kids, so I guess I could talk about it. So we're in Wisconsin in like 2018 on a detachment. And my buddy James goes to a strip club and he drops like $500 on this girl just to eat her ass. And he didn't get anything in return. I'm like, dude, like what? I was like, dude, like what the hell is wrong with you, man? Kid's crazy. He drops $500 to eat a stripper's ass. Doesn't get anything in return. I just exposed my buddy like that. Oh man, it's crazy. I guess I could put the skid plate back on. Oh, there's Eric. Yeah. Yeah, I always joke about how Eric's notifications every time I stream. Yeah, every time I go live, Eric's bling bling. My phone's always going like bling 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 from Eric posting on my Facebook group. So it's just kind of like an ongoing joke. Oh fuck! What was that? Oh, it was that little tube from the bottom of the air box. This little tube always gets full of crud from the air box. Let me know if you guys have oil ever leak into your air box. I know if the vent hoses are clogged, it can do that. But yeah, let me know if you guys have that happen to you guys. All right. Basically, let me look this over. So at my work, I'm a supervisor or collateral duty inspector. So I have to look over other people's work, make sure they did it right. So you're not supposed to be looking over your own work, but I'm doing it now. Okay, everything looks good. I just need to run to town, get some oil. Clean the front side of these mounts here. Oh. All right. Oh, you want me to check the other gasket on the other side? I have had no issues on that side. It's just like it was the bottom side of like this cover here. It would drip into the oil or it would drip down into the bash plate and then drip down on the ground overnight. It would just be like a drop or two every other night or every night, just enough to piss you off. So yeah, the other side was good. You could see all the crud too from where the oil was collecting on the skid plate. I'm not worried about the other side, but if I ever have to do a rebuild on this thing, all the gaskets will be getting changed out again. Hopefully I don't have to rebuild this thing anytime soon. But all right. Oh man. So I'll show you what I did on the KLX so far last night. It'll probably be in the future video. I was recording some of it. But I got new bars. Got the hand guards on. I should have got black grips, but I kind of don't mind those grips, the pillow grips. But I ordered a new plastic piece here. I haven't got it yet in the mail. This looks like shit. I thought the Gorilla Glue would help it, but it did not. Yeah, look at all these little crack there, big crack there, little micro cracks there. These are hydro dip plastics too, so they're expensive. I might just get some generic plastics for KLX 250 because they should be the same. Just some like all black plastics, nothing like camo. I might just do that. Even the shroud too, kind of got. It's a dual sport. It's made to get beat up. Yeah, I got the hand guards on. I'm still waiting on my other mirror. I ordered another mirror. Yeah, all my bikes have like one mirror or mix matched mirrors. I know I need to stop falling down. Oh, okay. So you weren't talking about the gasket, you're talking about the foot peg. That's actually a good point. Let me check this other side. Yeah. I remember I torque striped these ones, so I know these ones are good. Yeah, I'm not worried about that one. What was that? Oh, it was this thing. Yeah, but I had to make a couple. I had to do a couple welds for the header. I mean, where the exhaust meets the header, because I had a couple small leaks. So off camera a while back, I did a couple more welds. I didn't have any black paint lying around, so I had this metallic silver paint. So I went over that, and then I put 2 layers of heat wrap. One on the outside of the header, I slipped exhaust on, and then I put heat wrap on around that once again. Now this bike's super quiet, because if you watched my last T-dub video with my buddy Ray, the bike was loud as shit. What the hell's all these cars driving by right now? But yeah, this bike is super quiet. It kind of sounds like how it's when it was stock again, like brand new. It's that quiet again, so that's how I want it. Bunch of shit. There's a good little gouge right here from me crashing. There's nothing crazy, but I might take this tank off, just empty out, and put some cleaner in there, just because the gas kind of stained the inside of this tank a little bit. Nothing like crazy, but just enough to piss you off a little bit. So I might get some cleaner, just have it sit overnight, drain it out, clean it out, just to, I don't know. It's a T-dub. I don't know. It's nothing too crazy, but these JNS lights are junk. Do never buy them. They look cool, don't get me wrong, but they are absolute junk and they're expensive. This light probably lasted maybe 6 months, and then I'll show you the high beam. I'm not turning the bike on, but this is the high beam. Yeah, it sucks. And it's the seal too around there's a bunch of dust in here. So the seal's shit and the high beam is busted. But annoying, man. You pay a lot of money for something and it shits on you, it's annoying. But I guess I could put the skid plate on. Yeah, you can see where all the oil was coming down into the pan, or the skid plate, kind of collecting right here. And all that grime too would just form up on where it was leaking. Ah, man. But yeah, actually, speaking about Cerro Gordo too, my buddy just gave me more money for some MREs, so I'm gonna go up there pretty soon and deliver some MREs again. I'm probably gonna go moto camping. I might go tonight or leave tomorrow. But I have a long weekend. I got today off, Friday off, Saturday and Sunday. So I'll probably go up to Cerro Gordo tomorrow, maybe tonight. We'll see. I want to go camp a little bit north of Bishop area, because I just want to get to a place where I've really never been to before. That'd be pretty interesting. But has this stream been going an hour? Damn, I thought it's been longer than that. Usually it's all the way around. Usually I think it's like 5 or 10 minutes and it ends up being like 45 minutes. But I got that done pretty fast, actually. But let me know what y'all doing this weekend. I gotta end the stream soon. I gotta run to town, get some oil. But I gotta get some food too and shower. I gotta clean up my driveway too, so got a little bit of stuff to do today. I don't know if I'll get out moto camping tonight, but tomorrow for sure. Just gotta clean up the small things first. Take care of the small things before something big happens. But okay, I'm gonna end the stream now. Yeah, I got some work to do, but I will publish this stream because a lot happened. Actually, before I end the stream, if you remember that me story I was talking about, let me go grab my DS. It should be charged now. It should be charged enough now. So, if you remember that story of me talking about me on the boat walking around with my DS. Okay. Thing still turns on. Mario Kart 7. Let me turn up the brightness on this thing. I haven't turned this thing on in months. Okay, screen brightness to 5. It's still kind of... Let's see here. Yeah, the street pass. I would walk around the ship with the street pass on. And I'd pick up other people's Miis. Do not turn off the power. Okay. Let's see what we got here. That was my character. Yeah, the boat boo. It's just a very ugly a very ugly me. I'd walk around the boat and I'd pick up other people's Miis. Cats or dogs. Dogs. Hobby is a secret. Dream is a secret. Birthday 9/11. Yeah, I just like pick up all these people's Miis just walking around the boat. And then, yeah, all these people. This is just from deployments. They would try to figure out who I was. Hell yeah. It's crazy, man. This brings back so many memories. Good games. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. This is like one of my favorite games to play. That was so good. You can actually watch Hulu on these things. It's kind of crazy. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm gonna bring back the 3DS, man. Old Squadron right there. VAQ 136. That's up in Whidbey. Alright. The boat boo me. Oh, man. Birthday 9/11. I'll be funny. I mean, 9/11 memes are kind of fucked up, but some of them are fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I'm gonna get going. But thanks for watching the stream, and y'all have a good one.